Thank you again. Thank God for life. Thank God for the opportunity to be here, health and strength. Um, so, still in the book of Deuteronomy. Uh, it's funny because y'all know I normally speak in the New Testament, right? But the book of Deuteronomy has so much, it has so much body about the ways of God, and the way that He thinks. Um, when the Israelites were obviously wandering, um, I'm on the phone, sorry. When the Israelites were wandering through the desert, um, they experienced a lot of challenges, but they had a really intimate relationship with God, where because I guess they were so new to the planet, I guess, or they were so new to having God's presence among them. He took a lot of time to explain his character. That's the word that I was looking for, to explain his character to them. So that's what I sort of noticed while I'm rereading Deuteronomy, and in this process, I keep that open mind that God is speaking to them and telling them about who He is. Um, so anyway, Deuteronomy 8:16 through 18 says, He fed you with His manna in the wilderness, a food unknown to your ancestors. He did this to humble you and test you for your own good. He did all this so you could never say to yourself, I have achieved this wealth with my own strength and energy. Remember, the Lord your God, He is the one who gives you power to be successful. In order to fulfill the covenant He confirmed to your ancestors with an oath. And today, I'm just grateful for life, health, strength. I'm grateful for blessings, and I'm grateful for the unknown, and my wife and my children, and just grateful for everything. In this particular verse, God was reminding them that he fed them with manna, right? And He was telling them that, listen, y'all asked me for something and I gave it to y'all, right? But what y'all asked me for wasn't what I gave to you. I gave you something that you didn't even know exists, because I needed to show you that I'm God. I needed to show you that the things that I do are extraordinary. See, what you wanted from me was something ordinary. You wanted from me what you used to eat in Egypt. But what I bring to the table is something that you've never seen. And he tells us this. He tells us that I did this to show them that this wasn't you that did this. This was me. If he had said they was walking in the desert and all of a sudden a bunch of wild boars or something started running around and they killed the wild boars, they would have think that, hey, I happen to be lucky. you know? They wouldn't have point to God and say, man, who God send these wild boars for me. No. But see, He let food rain out of the sky. That's something extraordinary. And, that's why when we have this intimate relationship with God, we can't put limits on Him. We cannot say to God that, hey, God, I going through this. This is how I want you to fix it. Because, see, the way that I may want God to fix it, His plans may be way more exceeding than that. He may be planning on doing something extraordinary in my life. Because, see, ordinary is comfortable to me, extraordinary is the unknown. And that's the space that God exists in. He exists in the space of the extraordinary. See, I exist in the space of ordinary because everything around me I'm comfortable with. You see, y'all get where I'm coming from with this? So I say that to say, as we go through our days and our weeks and the challenges that we go through, when we pray to God and we say, God, listen, I need a fix for this, sometimes it's okay to remind God of the things that He's done in the past for others too, Remind God that He's an extraordinary God. Remind Him and tell Him, hey, God, listen, I need you to be extraordinary in my life right now. I need a little bit of oomph. I need some extra right now. Because right now, I too comfortable in the ordinary, and I need you to continue being God. So continue letting God be God in your life. Um, continue to just give God the honor, the glory, and the praise. You know, um, keep praying for my family, keep praying for my wife. I had to she had to stay for an exam, so it's just me and my son right now. So keep us in your prayers, everyone. Um, and just keep being keep being great and expecting the extraordinary from our extraordinary God. I'm Gary, and I pass it on to my sister Lavette.